Hey everybody, welcome to the Coin Corner. Well, we're not there yet. Hang on. Maybe
There he is.
I'm still not showing on mine.
You're live. I just got.
Well, anyway, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm showing on mine. Let me kill my. Well, anyway, there we go. Hang on a sec.
There we go.
Yeah, let me get rid of this echo. All right, now we're live. Welcome to the Coin Corner, everybody, and happy Easter, or what's left of it. And I thank Joe Durbin and Diane for being here tonight. And guess what? We just got joined by Robert from CoinOp.
Hey, Robert, happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Joe, and happy Easter, Dustin. Odin.
Happy Easter, Robert.
How everybody doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing good.
As good as I can be expected, I think. Thank you.
All right. Right on.
Oh, let me see. How can I do this here?
I hope everybody's staying safe and being careful.
No one told me it was going to be on $50.
Joe was supposed to talk to you today, and he slept.
Yeah. See,
So I'm going to throw Joe under the bus. It's all Joe's fault.
I'm used to it. Hear that? Thump, thump.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're pretty good at ad-libbing.
Yeah, well, that's what we have to do.
Hey, Lincoln and Bill. Art.
Hey, Art, Lincoln, MC Kitty Fishing's here.
Feral Cat. Hello. Happy Easter, everyone.
Hey, Chris.
Everybody, happy Easter. Hello, my nephew, Chris.
Hello, Chris. Happy Easter. 9 dimes.
Bill Betts, 9 dimes. Welcome, everybody. And I hope everybody had a great holiday.
Oh, yeah, we just had a blast. We took it, let's see. First off, we got started by getting up out of bed. Next, we went back to bed. Then we woke up and got back out of bed. Then we took and went back to bed. Yeah, being quarantined is fun.
That sounds like my day.
That's pretty much my day, too, so I can't say anything about it.
Yeah.
But I will let some people get in here, and we'll kind of get into the walkers a little bit. I was real amazed. Joe and I were talking earlier, Robert, that when I was doing my research yesterday on the walkers, that Morgan had a lot to try to influence with it as well as he did the feast off.
Morgan tried to influence everybody.
Yeah, that's what Joe and I were talking about. I had no idea he was that egotistical.
He was a Morgan.
I'll give you that.
And you just think, J.P. Morgan, look at all the power he wielded.
Right.
That Dustin Morgan, look at him. My goodness. Now, I just sit here. I don't mind. Yeah, I can sit here. Maybe I can learn something today.
Me too.
Well, I don't know about that. Hopefully, we can all learn something. But I was doing some research on it, and we'll go ahead and get cranked up here a little bit. The Walking Liberty, or the Liberty Walker. 1916, 1947, of course, is the date. The Walking Liberty was designed by Adolf A. Weinman. His monogram AW appears under the tips of the tail feathers on the reverse. On the 1916 and some of the 1917 coins, the mint marks located on the obverse below the motto. 1917 through 1947 mint marks, which could be the D and the S, are on the reverse near the rim at the 7 o'clock position. And then also made a 1916 gold Liberty Walker, $50, that was a smaller dimension. After winning the Treasury Department competition that won Weinman a prize and the commission to design the new dime for 1916, which of course would be the Mercury, he also won the same privilege for the $50. On May 1st, Lyman's models arrived at the mint, and they were not met with a lot. They were met with a lot of hostility from Barber. Of course, we just talked about that. This was Lyman's 7th revision, and the coin was revised many times over the next few years. Fully struck coins are very rare, or in many dates unknown. The 33S is the best struck date after 1917. Barber made several attempts to reduce the relief and make other changes to the design. George T. Morgan also attempted to modify the obverse, and the attempt that was a failure. Because of the high relief design, the hubs wore rather quickly, and great strikes on the design are very difficult to find. There are many modifications during the production of the Walker, and there was a lot of double dies and a lot of RPMs, reverse and obverse. And Joe's got several of those to show us in a little while. And that's going to be really interesting. The obverse, of course, was used on the Silver Eagle. It shows a very strong strike, and the design should have a look like on the Walker. In other words, the one you see on the Eagle is what we wish we could see on the original Walker. But as far as the strike goes, I know I have some graded examples as well as raw. The one you see in my picture, hang on a second. That one. That is a raw example. That's a 42P. Let me turn this over. The breast feathers don't show that well with this camera because of the lighting, but it's a pretty well struck coin. I've not had it graded. I've not graded it. In my estimation, it's either a high AU or a low BU example. And this is an MS63. If I can get my camera to focus. Camera, focus. That's a 43P. It's got some toning, as you can see. It's an MS63 and an old annex slab, one of the old matchbook type slabs. And here's the reverse on it.
Nice looking Walker.
Yeah, in fact, I think I got that from you, Joe. May have been Robert, I don't remember, but it's a nice example. I have several of that type from like 39 to 45 that are in this condition.
If you don't mind, I need a
Go ahead, Bob.
oh, sorry, I was talking to my wife. I wanted
Oh, I'm sorry.
looking for no, that's okay. I should have muted my mic. I thought I did, but I'm looking for. I have a nice 43 slab that I wanted to show you guys. I know I have it, and I misplaced about a $500 coin.
Uh-oh.
It happens all the time.
Snap on this.
I'll be right there.
Snap.
Okay, just let me know when. This is 1917 that I have. I've got it under the scope right now.
Nice strong date on that.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking coin. If you look, the face isn't too bad. The dress is pretty worn. The shoes, you can still see some of the detail. And of course, you look at the hands, and there is an extension of 2 of the fingers. On the reverse, this is a P, another P, so there's no mint mark. The talons are good. There's quite a bit of detail in the feathers on the wings. For 1917, there's your W or AW. There's a lot of wear, but it's a 1917. It's 103 years old, so.
Right.
For that, this is the oldest one I have, and it's also the best example of the older ones I have. So
Hey, Bear Cajun.
I'm going to give you the camera, Joe.
Oh, I don't necessarily need the camera, but
There you go.
this one here is a 1942 double die reverse. I'll show that one in a second. I have an RPM under the scope right now. So it's 41D. I'll show you the RPM on it.
Hard to get them things working when you want them to, isn't it?
Oh, tell me.
I know. Robert, we'll have you right there in a sec, bro.
That's okay. Take your time.
Okay. I see the D.
We're getting closer. This is the minor one, and it's on a. This is an AU50 coin, so it's a little harder to.
Right.
Wow, I'm terrible at this game.
It took me a while to get. I'm still not good at it, but it took me a while to even get halfway decent at it.
I see a mint mark.
I see a mint mark.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Boy, I look foolish now. That's cool.
There you go. There it is.
There you go. Now I see it.
D over D northwest, it looks like.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
D over D. Nice.
So that's 41. 41D FS501 RPM number 1.
Cool.
Somewhere I should have a 46 S over S. That's the RPM. Oh, that's a nice double die reverse, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the 42.
That's a 42. I knew it as soon as I seen it.
Ah,
Hi,
I know
Amy.
most of the walkers by heart.
I don't. I'm just learning them there, Robert. I love the walkers, but I don't have that many of them. It's not something I've actively collected of yet, except for some of the higher end ones.
well, you
Yeah.
better get busy.
That's right, because they're getting ready to go stupid in price, I promise you.
I guarantee it.
Especially the one I'm about to show you whenever Joe's done playing. Which, go ahead, Joe, take your time. But I got one that's going to be in the next Cherry Pickers Guide, and it's probably going to take and send the price of sailing on it.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then this one you should know by heart already.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
1946 double die reverse.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just looking and seeing one feather, and I knew that's what it was.
I want to welcome CVS and Amy and Clinton and Fire Cajun and anybody else I missed. Thank you for being here.
Hey,
That's a nice one, Joe. That's sweet.
There you go, Clinton.
What's the grade of that, Joe?
this is raw, but it's a higher grade. Probably, I don't know. I'd give it an AU.
AU 58, 55, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think.
That's what I'd put it at, but I'm not that great of a grader. I'm not like you and Robert.
So now you can, Robert. You can have the. There's a few of the varieties that I have out here right now.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let me.
You're welcome, Clinton.
Hope you guys are doing good.
There you go, Robert.
Oh, let me change my camera then. And I'll show you all one, like I say, it's getting ready. The next Cherry Pickers Guide is going to be there. Now, right there in that little void is supposed to be the designer's initials.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
And as you can see, it sort of kind of ain't there. I'm not certain here. Let's see here. I think I can show you this coin. If you bear with me a second, I can show you this coin, the whole thing. This is a nice example of a come on, Cam. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice shape one.
Ben.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
I heard it. I heard it, Ben.
Right.
Yeah, and that's 63. I agree with that. Or higher.
Yeah, go ahead and you can throw it to somebody else now. I just figured that's what I had to share right now. Because guys, sorry, but that's like I said, I wasn't prepared.
That's beautiful.
That is.
That's gorgeous.
I think the grade that was, I am the one who graded that, and I actually have a 63. It's laying around here somewhere. I just can't find it. And the truth be told, that's probably going to get slabbed and graded because I think it might be undergraded by a point.
That's what I thought because this is a 63, graded 63. And that one seems to have a little bit more detail than this one.
But this, well, either way, that's nice. Hello, Penny Queen. How are you?
Hey,
And hello, Amy. I'm sorry I missed you, honey.
Amy.
That's
Hey,
a nice
it's
coin.
Ed.
What's a coin like that do you think it's going to be worth, Robert?
What was it, Joe? We just sold one that was a
Oh.
mid 862. I want to say $325.
I was gonna say 3 1/4, I think. Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right. So, and you know, I don't know. Honestly, Alden, it's going to depend on the interest factor, but see, everyone knows about the 45, and there's some other ones, but the 43 San Francisco was, you know, seemed to me like it was pretty scarce and not many people had it. So, truth be told, I don't know. I mean, because sky's the limit, you know.
Right.
All depends on who's in the room when it's up for sale, right?
That's it.
You know what? Yeah. If you got somebody that's got the pockets like Joe Durbin and Olden, it might make $1,000.
You are needing some rest, Robert.
Yeah. Well, that's some point.
Hey, Bass, Ed, good. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Good to see you, David.
Penny Queen, welcome. I hope everybody had a great Easter.
Right on.
I never even got an Easter egg, man.
Me either.
To me, I think the Walker is probably one of the prettiest designs they ever found. That's just my personal opinion.
I like any design that does not have somebody dead or alive on it.
Right.
I'm with you there.
I like the cat bus a lot. As you all know, I'm a big cat bus fan. I have a pretty good collection of them, but the Walkers I'm just getting into. I've had a few for several years, but it's just not something I actively collected. But I'm getting into them now.
Oh, that's a big Walker there.
That's a big Walker.
Look at that Walker. It's a rare date too.
But that's what I was saying earlier. The strike on the Silver Eagle is just so much stronger than the strikes on the half dollar. I think.
Right. All the detail on the robe and even the star detail, the shoes. They just crisped it all up.
Well, think of the change in technology from 1947 and then move forward up into the 80s, 1980s. I mean, just that technology is what changed to give us the strike, computer aided, you name it.
Yep. It's almost like the second mechanical revolution.
Yeah, I would. You know what, Joe? I would suggest the third, but I agree with you.
We're right. Yep. There you go.
And Lincoln, no, I never had my old man nap today. I had two, thank you. I had my old man nap.
Well, during my research, I was amazed at how quickly the Dodge wore out on the walking half dollar.
Now, what are they saying?
They were saying that because of the way that the design was struck, and because there was so much detail on it, that the dyes would literally get wore and it'd be a later stage dye many coins earlier than most coins that they were producing at the time. And
Yeah.
I did not know that. I mean, that's something I did not know.
I'm trying to remember back then. I want to say the dye life was between about 200 to 500,000, but I could be mistaken on that. I'm going by memory.
Right.
Right.
And that's why most of the strikes were weak, because if you didn't get that first few thousand, then you didn't get a sharp strike,
Right.
according to what I was reading.
Clinton, stay on topic. We're talking walking liberties. No, what's this Gorbachev dollar?
Gorbachev, what would you want a Russian dollar for?
Exactly. Ooh, hey, Alden. That one there, I got a 63 grade. This one, I graded a 63 plus.
All right, let me give you the count. I want to see that.
Oh, look at the luster on that baby.
Oh man,
Let's see now.
I'm drooling over here, Robert.
No
That-
initials either. No.
There's a little bit of that designer initial down there, but it's almost gone.
Oh yeah, you can almost see a W, maybe almost, but
Notice, guys, this is on the 43 San Francisco as well.
Right.
Both of them were 43 San Francisco. So
That's a gorgeous coin.
yeah, it is.
That is absolutely. Are you going to have that one graded as well, Robert?
probably.
I would too. I would definitely send that one graded. That's one of those. I've got one that's it's in my typeset right now. It's a 41D, I think. And I think it's 65 or 66. And I bought it raw, but I bought it off of a dealer friend of mine that is in my coin club. And I bought it 2 years ago, and I've just had it sitting in my typeset. And I'm thinking about sending it off when things open back up and having it graded through PCGS, just because it's that high a grade.
Okay, well, we'll have to see.
Huh?
I said I understand. I agree. Hey, Joe, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Answer it as short as you can, but how's our project coming along?
Oh, I was going to email you. It's a done deal. We'll take care of that today
Oh, that's fine. That's
Or-
good.
in the morning.
No, that's okay. No hurry. I was just curious about it because I thought that's what you were going to call me for today anyways.
Yep, it was.
Okay.
I have to. I'll call. Are you going to be available tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to take and go to a friend's. He's actually opening his shop just for me to go and look at some stuff to possibly add a little stock to my inventory.
Okay. Well, just shoot me a text sometime when hey, Dacone, when it's a good time, and I'll
Hey, Colonel.
pick your brain for like 20 minutes.
Hey, that's not a yeah, because I do want to talk to you as well. So yeah, and how you like that? I got a big ass coin shop opening the doors just for me personally to give me a private walk through the safe.
That's
My camera's not wanting to cooperate.
I was like, no, that ain't gonna make much difference. I mean, you get to walk through your safe every day.
yeah.
BC Coins Nevada, welcome.
Hello, Dabba Dabba Dacone.
Mr. Dacone is here.
Orange tokens, man.
You see any of them peace dollars we talked about tomorrow?
Okay.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Okay.
I cannot get my camera to cooperate.
Smack it.
So hey, get a hammer or threaten it with a hammer. If that don't work, get the sledge out. Boom, you're done.
Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, VC, how you doing?
Well, heck, guys, the problem is, y'all. Well, I do have one other, but it ain't that interesting of one. It's the sister of the ones Joe's been shown, which is the 42 double die obverse. I don't have the double die reverse handy. Floor grabbed me this double die obverse. but it just shows the double boobies, and I think I don't know.
Nothing better than doubled boobies, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Family channel, family channel.
Oh, it's got a double chin, so it's an old lady too. That make you feel better than Alden? We're talking about double chins.
What do you
We're
got?
talking about the coins. I'm just looking here. This is a 42 FS 801. I don't even know what
Be a double die reverse.
42. Yeah.
No, I'm just going by the number 801.
Yeah, see, I have no errors or varieties in the walker, so it's. I love looking at these. These are awesome. I'm learning something here, guys. I love it.
So keep going up to the dot right next to the Joe.
I'm trying to get the darn.
Right there. Right. Hold on.
Good night, Clinton.
Oh, yeah, keep going, man. Where's well, right there, the see how it's elongated like an egg?
Yeah, and I see the inside of the O as well.
Yeah, the dots are
Yeah.
oval too.
Okay. And then it's just like that first one you showed. You go down to $50 and it'll show up on your $50 real good.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Cool.
There, I can see it right there. I can see it on top and the sides of the dollar.
Yeah.
Bottom of the L's has splits.
And then the of right there, or half LF, I'm sorry.
Looked like there was a split in the middle of the A.
Yep. In BU, that's a beautiful coin.
It
It is.
is. Nice coin.
So yeah, that's just another. That's a 42.
Oh, cool. Nothing wrong with that. Shows all the ones you got. We love to see that.
That's a 42 as well.
My
yeah.
camera won't even work now.
If I was at my safe, I could show you, Joe, of one of the 46s. I got a 46 DDR in that series. That's a Mint State 65 PCGS.
I have a 46 that's in that box of things to send to you to send off, but I figure I'm just waiting until things open up, you know.
Right. Well, someone told me PCGS and NGC's open. Now, I don't know about ANX because, they've had my order and I have not heard nothing from them.
Well, I heard NGC was the only one open, and then they closed like 2 days ago, was what I heard.
That could be. That could very well be.
But did you get your package in the mail yet with your Apollo set?
Yes, I did. And that's one of the items I wanted to go over with you, the SMS set.
Okay.
So that's something we'll talk about tomorrow as well.
Sounds good. Excuse me. Well, what do you got next there, Alden, besides the broken camera?
I'm looking. I'm trying to get my camera to working. So hang on.
The heck is that?
That's the backside of a walker.
Okay, it's actually working now. Hang on a minute, and I'll dig it out. I'll dig a few out here. Oh, I've got them in a book. I've got to open up.
D on the reverse, Joe? Ooh, is that the D?
Yes, sir.
Nice, nice.
There's a story behind this one, but I was at my pawn shop lady saves all the coins for me.
Uh-huh.
And if I don't want, so I usually just take them all. I get the good with the bad, but she threw out this pile and she had this. I don't even know what she had marked on it, some crazy price. And I didn't even really pay attention to what date it was. I just, no, that ain't worth that. I said I'd do $15 on it. I said, but I'm not going any higher than that. And she was fine. We did all that, and then I realized it was the 38D. So I ended up paying her $15 for that.
Good deal on that.
Then the funny part of the story was she said, well, do you want this? And she holds up this, it looks like a coaster. Well, it's one of them 5-ounce rounds. And I'm like, well, yeah. And she's like, well, it's not worth anything. It's not silver. And I'm like, well, okay, whatever. So I thought it was one of them pewter ones. Get out to my truck, open it up, and right on the side it says 0.999 fine silver. So it was, and I got that for nothing.
Oh man.
Now, there's a 42 raw that I have in my $50 book.
But I was nice to her, and she was cool with it, no problem. She didn't know what it was. She didn't pay for it, so I got the good deal.
Sounds good, Joe.
Okay, now I know where all that money comes from.
What do you think of that one, guys?
I think it's 1942 Walking Liberty. I can't tell you if it's a Denver, San Francisco, or Philadelphia until it's turned over, but it looks nice on this side.
I think that's an older photograph.
Oh, good. Okay, that's Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's a Philly.
I see the designers in it. I'd say that's
a nice looking coin.
Yeah, real nice. 42, that could actually even up. I can't tell if there's luster break in it or not.
I didn't see any break, but let me put it under the scope real quick. Hang on. I wanted to look at something here.
Hey, CBS, if I didn't say hello.
Okay, I didn't see what I thought I
I haven't seen no double in there.
No.
Well, I just want to make sure.
So check the booby out. It's a 42.
The boobies, yep.
Yep. Up, left, ho, ho. You went too far. Oh. I don't see no double booby. Go up a little higher now. Look at his chin or her chin. Okay, no double chin. Got a nice head strike.
Yeah.
I'd say that could make it upwards. If there's no break in the luster, that could be at least minimum of 63 grade.
Cool.
Okay, a bunch of plastic. All right.
This is another one that I picked up from the same gentleman that in my coin group.
Nice. No double die reverse.
No, but it's a nice strike.
Oh, yeah. Real nice strike. Hey, Majestic Sound of Coins. How you doing? Captain Jerk. Howdy.
All right. Let me I'll give the camera back to you guys and I'll see what else I've got.
I ain't got nothing to show.
I got a few here. Let's see. I've got that's a 45. No, I think 43, 41. 41, actually.
Hello, Kitty, if I didn't say hi to you. Let's see. Don't have anything in my... Let's do the box here.
Put this one under the scope. This isn't quite as good as strike, but it's a 1943.
43 has a master double die. It's a 43. They say it's 43 over 2.
Not bad. So it's got some wear on the dress. Few marks there.
Another nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Check a little reverse out.
I just don't have any MS68.
Oh, that's a D.
Yep, there you go. Nice. 43 Denver.
Hey, Captain Jerk. Majestic, how you doing, brother?
Like I said, I don't have any errors. I've just got some decent examples. This not being one of the best ones, but It's not that. There you go, guys. There's a few that I have.
Nice.
I've got one other one I think is interesting, if I can dig it out. Oh, I don't have them all out here. I've just got some of them. I'm a digging. This is a 43. I don't know what mint mark. 43. It's a B. Different one than the other one I showed. Seems like I got more 43s than any.
Yeah, it was a pretty common year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. It's got some wear on it. Those are movies.
I'd say probably an AU-53 on that, just because of some of the damage I see.
Yeah, I figured an AU-50.
You might be right about that. It's hard to get split grades in walkers.
But I think I got $20 in it, if I'm not hurt. There's another T.
Thanks, Majestic. You're amazing, buddy.
I thought that was an F. I've got an F somewhere. What is that one? 42. There. That's not a bad coin right there.
Not at all.
It's nice looking.
Hey, Majestic, welcome. Captain Jerk, how are you? A little weird. Not bad. Anyway, that's a few of my watches, guys. Oh, you changed cameras here.
Get this, Joe. Today on YouTube, or I'm sorry, Facebook,
Yeah.
Scott's Woodworking shows two pictures of a 1968 Denver Lincoln Cent, both of them double die reverses that he found in rolls that he's gotten from me.
Really?
Yeah, so if you got any 68 Ds from me, everybody out there, hint, hint, look at the reverse. He found two of the 801s, and that's a pretty expensive coin.
Wow.
Right.
I've got a couple of 58 I got from you, but I haven't looked at them yet.
68.
Oh, 68. I know I've got a bunch of
He
them.
shot me an email probably a month ago that he got a 68S roll for me, and he found some RPMs and he found two DDOs in there. I don't remember what all he said he found in there, but yeah, and that was a 68S roll. But
68 has them.
yours
I don't know if I get any answers. I might have one.
Well, I've sold some Ds and S's both. That's
Right.
an RPM there, Joe. That's.
Let me give you the camera, Joe.
it's a 46 Walker.
I was gonna say. Oh no, I thought that was an RPM. That's machine doubling.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, wow.
Look at
Now, how can you tell the difference, guys? Because that
Wow.
looks like an RPM to me.
see it.
Yep, I see it.
That's machine double.
Yeah, machine doubling reminds you of a step. Oh, and just think of steps like you'd walk up a set of stairs. They're flat, squared off.
Yep.
Yeah, see, there's no splits. And then that.
Yeah, when I first seen it when it was so far away, I thought it was an RPM because there is one similar to that in that series.
Yeah, so that'd have been nice, but
Well, it's nice to show, just to show the difference. But,
right.
you know, you got people like me that have a hard time. I mean, I have a hard time distinguishing one from the other on some coins. And that's why I do these streams, to show folks. I mean, you know, because there's a lot of people out there like me that haven't collected for a long period of time. And we're all trying to learn, you know.
Absolutely. We're all learning.
That's right. Don't kid yourself, Alden. Even I learn. I try to learn something every day.
I do
Me
too.
too.
Heck, there's so much I forgot. I learned something twice in one day.
Hey, I'd like to know what you forgot, Robert. You know, if I could learn,
Remember what I forgot.
Robert would like to know what he forgot too.
Majestic, if you got those 20 rolls of 60, oh, those are 68 S's. I'm thinking of 68. I'll tell you what, guys, look up that 68D. That's a nice double die reverse.
Oh, Robert, I don't mean to interrupt, but I want to thank you for sending me that hat pin, the RPM group.
Oh, not a problem. That Art Ring sent me a few extra, and we just took and we I don't know if Floor decided that or if I did, but one of us decided that you deserved one. So,
Oh, I appreciated it, and it's on my hat, and I wear it with pride. So thank you.
well, you can thank Art Ring for that. He's the one who took and did it. In fact, you guys see the video we did on the RPM group?
Yes, I saw that today.
I haven't yet, but I'm going to check it out. I'm not a part of Facebook, so I don't do Facebook. But
No, this here was in the YouTube video.
oh, okay, I'll check it out for sure.
I gotta get something over there. Yeah, he sent us a few of them too, and we just put them in some people's packs, and that was a good way to do it.
I was kind of surprised. I opened it up and I see that, and I said, "Wow, I know what that is. That's cool." So I wear it with pride. What do you got there, Joe?
Oh, that's just the same one. I was just throwing something up.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did.
Well, it's the 42 DDR.
No, that's the 41. That's
Or 40,
41. Yep.
41 RPM, excuse me. I grabbed the wrong one.
I had to be the RPM when I seen the 41 on it in the slide.
There's the 42.
There you go.
Oh dang!
I just wanted to do a little something on the Bark and Liberty because like I said, I didn't know until I started researching. I really didn't know much about it at all, and I still don't know a lot, but I'm learning. And there's a lot of double dies and RPMs I didn't even know about until I got to looking.
There ain't that many.
No, that's actually for as long of a series as it is. There isn't that many.
Correct.
Green had several listed, and I was looking through his book. I was surprised that I didn't know there was any, to be honest with you.
Hello, Johnny Ray Highway. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to the show.
Hey,
Johnny
Johnny
Ray.
Ray.
Welcome, Johnny. But that was a pretty long series.
Yeah, 16 to 47. So
31 years, that's a long time.
Yeah.
How long did the Mercury run? Same?
well, and there wasn't that many years. I mean, there was a lot of years in the 20s that they didn't produce them.
Oh,
The Mercury was 16 to 45.
45?
Yep.
So it ran quite a bit longer.
No, ran about the same.
About to say. No, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking 30, 37. Oh, 47. Oh, 46.
Oh. Cool, Declan. Thanks, buddy.
So you say the Walker's going up in price, Robert?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think you're going. Well, just the variety that's going to get into the cherry pickers guide, because usually when they get in there first, that's when they'll go up.
Right. Now that's due out in what, October?
This fall.
It's due between it's supposed to be August, September, but with the coronavirus, I don't know.
Right. I know you can't touch one right now. The older ones, they're hot.
Oh man, that. But you know that one I bought from you, Robert?
Which one? Give me a break. You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
The cherry picker guide.
Oh, that. Okay, I'm sorry.
So I paid $15 plus shipping, or $65 plus shipping, I believe.
For what?
That cherry picker's guide.
I sold those for 50.
Oh, was it 50?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was 65. Maybe it was 65 with shit. Anyway, long story short, I put it up for $70 or $75, and
It brought 200.
it brought like 175, and I told them, to quit, and then I told them I'd pay the shipping on it, but there was like 5 people bidding on that thing, and I was like, wow.
I bid on it until it went above my price.
Well, I tell you what, if you got that, honestly, Joe, I've seen them selling on Amazon for over $400.
My God.
Right, but I have my other one, and that's, you know what I mean? The new one's coming out, so I figured, well, I might as well get rid of it now, because if I don't, then it ain't even going to be worth the $50 or 60, whatever that I paid.
Don't bet on that, Joe. The older ones are holding their value pretty good.
Well, until that new one comes out, then I wonder what'll happen. But anyway, it ended up,
I'll definitely have one of the new ones when they come out.
I kind of felt guilty because I didn't want to make money off a reference book like that, but it is what it is.
Well, the people priced it, Joe.
Right.
People who were bidding on it, what price it is, just like a coin. You know that.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Listen, I don't take and see Lincoln saying 175 to 375 on eBay, and I agree. But you know what? I start everything out at wholesale. Who am I to judge what retail is? That's why I tell people, you guys are the ones that's determining what the market will bear.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've underpaid for coins and overpaid for coins, and I did it with my eyes open. So
Oh, sure.
that's the way it goes.
Oh, I've never overpaid for a coin.
Today.
Yeah,
Hey.
and a bear don't go to the bathroom in the woods either, do they? Mm-hmm.
I took in, somebody directed me over, apparently Shay of Mantic Coins back in January, he found one of the 66 SMS with the 5 on the cheek. It's a good one. It's the shame that they didn't ask me about it. I'd have been happy to explain to them because they were making a lot of comments. They were talking out the rear end because they didn't have no clue. They didn't read my my post on eBay. They just took and said that they said, "Oh, he's asking way too much at 2,500." It's like, well, if you read the post, you'll see it's just for advertisement purposes, and it was not meant to take and sell. That's why I priced it as high as I could.
Yeah, you want people to see the variety.
And just to get it out. And where else can you get free advertisement or advertisement that costs you about 1 penny?
Right.
That millions of people are going to see.
Right.
What
did we sell? The one on your auction, 450. The one went for
450 or 475. Maybe it's 465, Joe.
Something like I was in on it to over about 400, I think, and I went out that Corey won it.
Right. Well, I sold one in a private sale. Now it went for more than double that, Joe. But it was a special one, and I was actually, believe it or not, I was offered that one that's on eBay. I was offered $1,500, and I'm rounding up a little bit. But I was offered $1,500 for it, and I refused it. I told him it's just for, I explained what it was for.
Right.
Right.
Is that your Discovery one?
Pardon me?
Is that the Discovery one that's on eBay?
No, it's not, actually.
Okay.
I'll have to tell you a little story about that, but it has to be in private. However, I've sold a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5. And if I was to average out the price, now they say that $24.99 is a high price on it, which it is. But and you know what? It may not be. If that thing gets on the cover of Cherry Picker's Guide, that might be too cheap of a price, honestly.
Right.
But the out of the ones I've sold, I'll bet I've averaged, Joe, believe it or not, I'm going to say they averaged out, if you average all of them together, between 600 and 700.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah. And what, you know, about 15 of them that exist or something?
I think the count might be up with the one that Shay found. It should be up to 16 or 17.
Okay.
But still, in scarcity, that still puts that coin really expensive.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I took in somebody that one we did the video on with the young man Rivers. He's got one that's in a PCGS graded 67. They got it like 29,000 or something like that, which, you know, we all know it's expensive, but he was doing similar, just showing that
Right.
the coin and letting people know. He just put one up and he's got it starting at $4.99, which I'll be honest, we know it's going into the Cherry Picker's Guide. That could very well be a really good price for it.
Could be.
Right.
I know Brian Rains, Ken Potter. Oh my God. Literally, you wouldn't believe the amount of people that have got as much experience as me and more so that have been looking for that throughout the decades because they knew about this well before anybody else did. And they just cannot find one. So it is a pretty scarce animal.
Right.
Well, that's cool though. I mean, that's a feather in your cap.
I'll tell you what, it'll be, to me, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. With it, if it makes it into the Cherry Picker, I mean, that'll be just, I'll be very excited. And if it makes it on the cover, I'm buying at least 100 of those books.
If it makes it on the cover, I want a signed copy, Robert.
Right on.
Hey, that's why I want to get 100 copies of them. I have a feeling there's gonna be a few people that are gonna want some.
Yeah, if it makes it on the cover, I definitely want a signed copy.
Heck, if it makes it on the cover, I want a copy. And I want it signed by the people who did the publishing.
Really?
Right.
Best part about it is I know all the parties involved. I might just be able to get my copy autographed.
Cool. That
Is
would be cool.
Seg still open right now, or?
I doubt it. I'm just guessing, but I doubt it, Joe.
Okay.
I mean, I know that he's very, very much involved in the editing of the new Cherry Pickers, and he's been real busy on that. So,
Okay. Who were you thinking on that split planchet nickel? Was that Annex or was it
for what do you mean?
the Stavic slab? Remember I had both halves of that Buffalo?
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
I would do Annex, yeah.
Okay. I'll wait then on that too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Annex, you know, I don't know what the grade is, maybe even PCGS. If you have both pieces and all that.
Right.
I got a split planchet, but it's only like half of the planchet and it's on a V nickel.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's you have the piece too, right?
Yeah, I've got both pieces of it. If I knew where it was, I'd show you guys.
I've never saw one. I've heard of them, but never saw one.
Oh, I showed you mine before.
I don't think so, Joe.
I thought I had. Anyway, I'd have to dig it out too, but
Well, that's okay.
I'll show you one day.
Another time. And don't forget my dimes, Joe.
Oh, I won't. I got it on my list. You got your own page, Walden.
Oh, Lord.
And okay, that's good to know. Because I was just looking. I had that split planchet nickel here close by, and it must be with my the other walker I wanted to show you guys because I don't see it right here. So I must have put them all in a box and set them somewhere.
Oh, okay, Rob.
Or I'd show you that split planchet real quick.
Yeah, I'd like to see one. I've heard of them, but I've never saw them.
I want to say you showed me that one, but that doesn't matter.
You may have, Joe. I don't remember for sure. I've seen a lot of coins.
Right.
I've got a lot of coin, but I don't have any split plants. I've got clip plants, no split.
Well, you're split if you got both pieces of them, and you have both pieces and they're mated pair. They get a little expensive, my friend.
Yeah.
I'd say they would get pricey.
Yeah. Yeah, Flo, I just happened to notice that I don't have my split nickel that I bought. So I must have put them in a box somewhere and set them somewhere.
Last time I looked them up on eBay, I found one buffalo nickel that was split like mine, and it was $600.
Wow.
I believe that was in an annex holder.
That is pricey.
Remember the gray Joe?
No, I don't.
I mean, was it Cirque or?
Yeah, it was circulated. I mean, it was probably a very fine or
Yeah.
something like that. Fine.
Right. You get them in the uncirculated condition, you're talking some real money.
Wow.
Yeah, mine's not. Mine,
I got you.
and I stole mine anyway. I paid less than $20 for that thing.
Man, you did. No wonder you got money to burn.
Well, between that and a mint and a printing press, I mean, hell.
Ha! I didn't even realize how cool it was till I actually got it. It was one of them eBay sniped things, put in a bid at the last second, but nobody was bidding on it.
I need to watch them more close, Joe. I don't really have the time to do it.
Well, they're getting pretty sucky right now, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've had more problems with eBay the last 2 months than I had the last 4 years.
Wow.
And I just watched somebody sell a fake 66 SMS with the, he said it had the 5 on the cheek, but this is a circulated coin. It was ugly and it was not the 5 on the cheek. And somebody ended up overpaying for $80 for it.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, me and somebody else reported it, but they let it sell.
man, I hate to see that happen.
Well, I think it's because of this pandemic, guys. I think everybody's so low that nobody had an opportunity to go look at it.
Right. Oh, Robert, by the way, I meant to mention to you that uncirculated set that I bought a few that had the double die quarter in it.
You have to get a little more specific.
Uh-huh.
It's a 60. I think it's a 65.
What series?
It's
Penny, dime, quarter, half.
a quarter,
Okay.
double die reverse.
Okay.
I bought a few, the whole set, and you said that because I asked you if I should break it out and send it off. You said no, leave it. I said it's probably worth more. Well, I put it under my scope. That is the coolest looking double die.
I don't remember selling you a quarter set.
It wasn't a quarter set. It was a mint set with a double die quarter in it.
What year?
Hang on. Let me go get it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, hon. Which one are you talking about?
The mint set that we sold to.
Oh, I don't know. That's why you're saying something. I don't know.
It's a mint set in the hard plastic.
Well, no, I hear what you're saying, but that could be a bunch of years.
Sorry guys, I'm lazy to type. I'm watching you.
But you
guys.
sure do talk a lot.
I've been watching you.
Right.
So what else is new, Joe?
Oh, not too much. I'm gonna see if my bell works. I'm parked.
Oh,
There
be a break.
you go.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, we're just playing with our bells.
All right, let me dig it out of here. It is a,
Hold on.
huh?
We said bells.
Yeah, we said bells.
Bell.
Yeah, we said we was playing with our bells.
Oh, playing with the bells, right? It's a 1963.
63, and you said it's a double die reaver. Show us it. Let's see.
I will. It's an FS 101. You got 1011C on
If it's a 101, then it's a double die obverse, not reverse.
it. It may be an Auburn. Yeah, it is an Auburn.
Well, I guarantee you if it's got that number on it.
Hang on a minute. Let me go
The 801, is that what he said?
No,
101.
90, okay.
111.
101 is obverse.
Correct.
Hang on a sec. Let me change school.
Thank you, Diane.
Okay. I don't know if it's
You're awesome, honey.
P or D.
It'll be a Philadelphia. In God we trust. There you go.
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, buzzard.
Is that not sweet?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I've got some double dies, but that is the coolest. I mean, I can see that almost with naked eye.
Walk around it so we can see what grade that is.
I don't know. It's like you said, it's still on cellophane. So. Let me put it on the other camera. See if I can.
What year? Is that 63? Is that what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 63.
Turn that over. I want to look at the reverse, especially up by of on top there. Yeah, right up in there. Slow down. Go to the states. Stop. Okay, that's just the double die obverse. They have one that's a double die obverse and a double die reverse. That's not one. I just wanted to look and see though. Yeah, Joe, that's the 63. You got one, Joe. I think you bought one from me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice one though. It's just something I didn't have, and I like it. Let me see if I get it back up here. Show it right without it. There you go.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
Well, see the bottom of that R, how you see the split serifs on that?
Uh-huh.
And see how things are rounded as opposed to flat?
Right. It's not a step, it's a round curve.
Right. Even on the T, you see it like the first T, it's on top, the second T, it's on bottom. You see the step, the split there?
Yep.
That's what you're looking for. Super Silverman, yes, I did watch the video. I was just talking about it. It is a good 66 with the 5 on the cheek. Sad part is like I said, they were talking a lot about stuff they didn't have no idea about. I sort of wish they would have asked me about it, but they took and yeah, it is a good one. And in fact, Super Silverman, when you get time, go back and listen to this, probably what, guys, 10, 15 minutes ago, and you'll hear the entire discussion I had on that coin and the value of it, the true value and all that.
Right.
But thank you for letting me Thank you for sharing that link with me. I was able to look it over, and yes, I do agree. It is the 66 SMS with the 5 on the cheek. And I think Shane may have hit it right. It is a mid-die state. Well, yeah. And I'll tell you what, with it getting into the Cherry Pickers Guide, Super Silverman, he's going to be close. Well, I don't know how close he's going to be to the $1,000 he had talked to, said to his wife about, but he'll be close to it. And like we were talking about, if that makes it on the front cover of the Cherry Pickers, then good chance he will be real close to that number.
Yeah, God only knows what that'll be then.
Yeah, I mean, everybody will want one, and right now, not everybody can own one unless a lot of more are found.
Right.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Gerald.
Welcome.
Thanks.
I'm glad you could join us.
But no, Robert, I wanted to thank you for that. That's just one of addition to my collection that I really, really appreciate.
Well, now, to be honest with you, Alden, what you need to do is that's a perfect coin to study, to understand what a true double die is, as opposed to a machine doubling.
Cool. Makes a good learning curve.
Yep.
A good learning tool. And it's also something I can show the new collectors locally that I've kind of got into it, and they can see the difference.
Right.
So it's something I can share. So that's, if nothing else, it was worth that investment.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
It's good to have examples anyway.
Yeah, that's a really good example.
I'm sorry. Super Silverman, I got about 3 or 4 right now in slabs. They're in segs, but they're in slabs already and they're designated.
Excuse me.
Yep. And then I got 3 or 4 of them that are not slabbed.
I've got other type double dies in cents and dimes and other denominations, but this one just shows up so good and so clear.
Well, get Joe to sell you that 46 double die reverse Walking Liberty he just had up there.
Put it up there, Joe.
I'll sell you one of them. I got a nicer one. So
All right, there you go.
How much you want, Joe?
I don't
You
know.
got the camera, Joe.
Which one do you want? I have
Put them all up there. All right.
I'm talking about the 46, Joe.
Yep. Here's one of them.
That's too low of a grade for me. That'd be okay for Alden, maybe.
That's,
No, I don't collect that level. Mine have to be AU or better.
Look at that one, Robert. That must look familiar.
Yep. Sure
That's
does.
nice. Now that's the level I collect of half anyway.
Now, see, Joe, that would be interesting.
Oh, I know that penmanship.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Looks like he put the date on it.
Oh yeah, I got a date and a price there. So
Yep.
Buy it now.
well, you know what? I have that one in the box right here. I think.
You need to send me an email on that one, Joe. I like that.
Well, now that one right there is a nice one.
Yeah, it is. And that's a level that I like on Walker. As you saw, the ones I collect are that or right around that grade. Joe already knows that because we've dealt with that before, haven't we, Joe?
Oh yeah.
Well, I've got that one, Alden, in a PCGS 65.
Wow, I bet that's pricey.
Oh, yeah. You got to take and have a whole fistful of cash and probably a child to sell with it.
Firstborn left arm. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Uh-huh.
That's a nice one. That's pretty.
That's a nice one too, Joe.
It is. I like that.
Yeah, this is one I cherry picked.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, I can see it without the loop. I can see it. Now here, stay right there, Joe.
Yeah,
Look at the claws on the eagle.
I see the doubling on the claw.
Yep. And you know what? That's such a strong double die. A lot of people don't realize it's a double die. They think that's in the actual design.
Right.
I've had experienced people that are experienced in double dies look at that and say, okay, what's wrong with it?
Well, see, I was looking at lettering until you pointed out the claw, and then when the second I looked at the claw, I saw it.
the feathers.
Yep, the feathers are so strong on that, the doubling. People think that's in the design and it's supposed to be that way.
It's not. That's wow.
And that feather is like the burning bush.
Yeah, I mean that doubling. Wow,
Yeah,
that's cool, Joe. What's a coin like that worth?
As
In
much
that grade. In that grade.
this one, I don't know. I was gonna get this one slabbed. I don't know. This one right here, it's like $75, probably $70.
That ain't bad at all. Turn it over.
Joe got that for a steal.
Huh?
You got that for a steal, my friend.
Yeah, I paid 70 for it.
Like I said, you got it for a steal. That's probably, Joe, seriously, guys,
So
that's probably a $300-400 coin.
I guarantee it.
And that's no joke, Joe. I mean, and I'm looking at that as being just at an XF.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice.
Well, these two are the ones I was gonna have maybe get slabbed. I don't know.
The lower one, I wouldn't. That higher one looks like it's closer to it's anywhere from a 58 to a 63.
I want that lower one, Joe.
Breaking luster, Joe.
This one?
Yeah, I can't tell if that's a breaking luster or not. If there's a breaking luster, the best they'll give you is an AU 58. It looks Onco.
Right. Well, that's in the box of stuff to send to you. And yeah, Alden, I'll put that one aside for you and we'll work it out.
Sounds good, brother.
Thanks, Robert. That was good to know.
Yeah, really. That's cool.
I can tell you right now, guys, I sold I think it came back graded a Mint State 63, and it sold on live auction on eBay. We started it out cheap. It sold for over $900.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's why I'm trying to let you guys know. And when I sold you that one, Joe, that was one of our earlier ones we sold, and I was selling that on a consignment for somebody.
Wow.
Right. That was from, oh gosh, that was January last year.
Yeah, I bet it was.
See, I didn't even know that double die existed. I mean, that's the first I'd ever heard of it.
That's the strongest double die in the Walk-in Liberty series.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, I got to know that.
That's a pretty thing. It is. Well,
It is.
that's why I do these shows, is to learn, and I learn every time, guys.
That was my first cherry pick, was on one of them, and I, as far as on a walker or anything like that.
Right.
Well, Joe, if it makes you feel any better, that 65 I've got,
Yep.
cost me $60. I cherry picked it too.
Nice.
Yes, it was.
Ah,
That one's set back for retirement.
I guarantee it.
do you want me to put this in your basket, Alden, or you want me to email you about it? Or
Well, you can either way, but yeah, you email me about it. But yeah, it's mine. You know that. We'll figure it out.
I was just putting these away, so I know if not to put this away, then I'll talk to you.
We always figure it out, Joe.
Right.
Ooh, I moved my quarter. I love that thing. When I first got into collecting, I was collecting, common stuff and all that. And then I got into the more exotic as far as the older constitutional money. And I put my kite set together and my Morgan set together. And I'm real proud of both of them sets. But the double dies and the errors and I'm really getting into that now. So that's what I'm really wanting to learn about. And there's so much to learn. I could spend 10 years not know nothing.
I spent a lot more than that, and I don't know at all.
Right. It's fun to learn that. I just enjoy it.
I do as well. I mean, no more than a little bit that I am learning. I love it.
Well, truth is, I just enjoy the hunt.
Yeah.
Yep, me too.
Guys, I want to take a short break. I got to use the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to shut this down here in a little bit anyway, but I didn't want to stay too long tonight. I kind of wanted to keep it on going, which it has been. It's been a really great stream, and I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for taking the time on your Easter night to join us. And
yeah, thank you, everyone.
And I appreciate everybody. I really do.
Thanks for having me on, Alden.
Yo, yeah, hang around, Joe, and we'll wait on Robert to get back before we shut her down. But I just wanted to take the time to thank everybody for being here and for checking out my channel. And hopefully everybody learned something today. I know I learned a lot. And that's why we do what we do here. And I appreciate Robert and Joe so much. I mean, y'all are just a wealth of information. And I thank you for letting me pick your brains. And I know people in the stream do the same. And we love and respect you both for it. So.
Well, thank you, Alden. I'm no expert by any means, but I like to learn. I like to share what I do know, because what good is knowledge if you don't share it, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I know that CVS. I bought it. It's still in the package. I got it from Robert. He found it and he put it up for auction. I ended up buying the set, and it's one of my prized possessions at this point. It's not the most expensive coin I own by any means, but it's one of my favorites.
That's a good. Is that DDO number 1, or is it?
Yeah, it's a 001. Oh, 101. 101.
101. Yeah.
Yeah. Robert, thank you for joining us tonight.
Not a problem. I enjoyed myself, guys, as always.
We're going to go ahead and shut her down, guys. And but now your auctions. Tell me about the next auctions and anything good you got coming up. Robert, you start on.
Our next auction will be Wednesday, and it'll be at 3:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we got a nice variety of stuff out there. So
cool.
That's for us.
And Joe?
Our next auction will be Wednesday evening, 7 Central. And, yeah, we'll have a nice mix also. Haven't got it all together yet, but.
Well, I look forward to being at both the auctions, and I know everybody here in the stream does as well. And we follow both y'all quite religiously. But thank you all for being here tonight. Happy Easter, what's left of it. And we love you. God bless. Godspeed. Stay safe. Please stay safe. And have a good night. Robert and Joe, hang around a little bit. We'll talk a little bit.
Sure.
Have a good night, all.
Happy Easter.
Bye,
Happy Easter. Be safe, everyone.
All right. Godspeed, all.